Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight, we are proud to present to you the complete history of a great nation. Yes, the complete history of America. And I'm sure many are wondering, why? Why the complete history of America? Well, I'm sure there are many answers to that question as there are stars in the night sky. So, Travis, take it away.
Thank you, Eric. And in the tradition of my white, Anglo-Saxon, Puritan imperialist, westward expansionist, capitalist, intellectual forebears,
And to the republic
I will be
for
brief.
which it stands.
I believe it was
One
Benjamin
nation,
Franklin
under
who
God,
said that history is
indivisible,
written by the
liberty,
winners.
justice
Well,
for all.
tonight it's our turn.
Do you want to know who caused the Cold War? Who benefited?
Well, sure.
The generals.
Well, yeah, the military.
No. General Motors, General Dynamics, General Electric. They caused the Cold War, and I shot JFK. Not Lee Harvey Oswald.
What?
And I also shot MLK and Malcolm X. I poisoned Maryland, I walked on the moon, and I burglarized the Watergate Hotel.
Okay.
I shot Bobby Kay, invented the ace virus, and I whacked Jenny Kerrigan on the knee, and I'll whack her again.
Okay, stop!
I am American history.
And we are the complete history of America. Abridged by Adam Long
Reed Martin
and Austin Titnor. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let's get started. We're going back in time now, back to when scientists speculate the first man came to the American continent, somewhere between 12 and 50,000 years ago.
My people are not interested in what you scientists have to say.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are quite fortunate. Eric here just so happens to be part Crow Indian. His great-grandmother was a full-blooded Crow. And had a wingspan of over 8 feet.
That is so typical of white man. In the beginning of beginnings, there was water. Water north, south, east, west, everything wet. And above the water, there was a coyote.
Oh!
A duck.
Quack.
And another duck.
Quack.
And they all walked into a bar. Just kidding. Kara turned to the two ducks and said, swim down beneath the water, bring me back what you can find. So, bring back the mud and the roots. Makes the mud, takes the hills and the mountains, and blah, 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 blah. Later, he made male and female ducks, which made the male ducks very happy. There was a great quacking and gnashing of feathers.
Quack, quack.
And he made man and woman. There was a great copulation, and everything was good.
Alright. The year is 1492. Christopher Columbus sails across the ocean blue, and he handed out some blankets.
My
and...
people died.
But there was a Thanksgiving, though. Go walk up on a trail. You'll be fine. Oh, wait, come back. We gotta do the revolution. The revolution. George Washington, the commander-in-chief of the colonial army, wanted to stop the British government from imposing unfair taxes, so the American government could impose unfair taxes. This contingent of fighters was known as the Minutemen. These were volunteer soldiers ready to do battle at a minute's notice. These were brave, patriot soldiers ready to fight for American liberty. The Minutemen, better lovers than you may think. It was this small contingent versus the entire British Empire. We represent the Lexington League, the Lexington League, the Lexington League. And in the name of the Lexington League, we welcome you to Valley Forge. Ha!
Gentlemen, I want to thank you for volunteering your services. But the road ahead is fraught with hardship and you're simply not what I had in mind.
What? What do you mean?
I mean I need regular, full-size soldiers.
What? Now look here, Mahogany Mouth. We're exactly what you asked for.
Are not.
R2.
Are not.
R2.
Are not.
Look here, cherry tree choppers. Let's get to the chase here. Do you recognize this piece of paper?
Yes.
And, is that your signature there at the bottom?
Mm-hmm.
Would you mind reading it aloud for the audience to hear?
Sure. Wanted, Uncle Sam needs you. Brave men to form my new colonial... Hold on a minute. I could have sworn that said Minutemen.
You see, even in America's infancy, literacy was a problem.
The Bill of Rights.
Madison, man!
Jefferson, dude!
You grow this tobacco yourself, man?
Yeah, dude.
Far out. Alright, check it. How about this for the new beginning of our Bill of Rights? You got a problem? You throw money at it.
No, man, that's too liberal. How about this? Screw the poor. Let's party.
No, man, it's too conservative. How about this? Whether you're a brother or whether you're a mother, you're just staying alive.
No, man, that's too 70s. the Louisiana Purchase. You know him, you love him, Louis and Clark. And let me say, this is a lovely audience, especially that guy right there.
We were sent to explore the vast, uncharted American wilderness.
Yes, we went through deep bridges and hot mountains.
We were really sent out to see if the Louisiana Purchase was just ripe for plunder and penetration. All we really had to do was negotiate with the Indians.
Luckily for us in the capital of North Dakota, we found our Indian Sacagawea.
Oh, she went all the way to the West Coast and back with us.
Yes, she was our faithful Indian squaw. What?
I don't like that word.
What, squaw? What's wrong with the words? That word.
It's offensive and demeaning. It's been applied and appropriated by Anglo culture to all Indian women. It refers to their nether regions.
I didn't realize the Native Americans were Dutch.
Not Netherlands, nether regions. The Civil War.
North versus South. Industrial versus agricultural. Tyson versus Holyfield. Just as Vietnam was the first war to be broadcasted into American homes nightly, was the Civil War to have photographic evidence of. Tonight, we are proud to relive the triumph and the tragedy of the American Civil War in a slideshow titled The American Civil War, The Slideshow.
This first slide is of the Confederates' first army base and how they were feeling at the beginning of the war.
This next slide, photographed none other than by Matthew Brady, shows how the Confederate felt at the Battle of Bull Run.
There was intense and deadly hand-to-hand combat.
And occasionally soldiers got their legs blown off.
And so Robert E. Lee surrendered at Appomattox, Virginia, April 8th, 1865. And they all lived happily ever after. Except for Abraham Lincoln. He was, shot in the head.
Inspiring the joke. But other than that, Mrs. Lincoln, how'd you like the play? World War I.
Strap on those boobs, soldier! That's an order!
Yes, sir.
Adjust those wigs.
Yes, sir.
How do I look?
Strangely attractive. Sir.
Alright then, men, we're going all the way to the top. Don't stop marching until we're marching down Broadway. Professor, give us a note.
Oh.
He was a sweet construction worker at a Frisco Bay, and he quite divinely danced the night away. In tight blue jeans, he went to join the Marines, but then he said he was gay, so he was blown away by the nervous homophobic boys of Company A. That was Division 13 of Baker Company, singing a song that wouldn't be popular for another 30 years. Now, I think we've gone over 50,000 years of history so far. Any questions? Questions? No. All right, good. On to the 60s.
Ask not what your country can do for you, but what you can.
Bang!
I have a dream.
Bang!
By any means necessary.
Bang!
I will follow my brother's footsteps and
Bang!
Spread your tiny wings and fly away. Where am I?
You're having a hallucination.
Who are you?
Me? I'm Uncle Sam. Uncle Sam I am. Do you like my war in Vietnam?
I do not like your war in Vietnam. I do not like it, Uncle Sam, I am.
Do you like the riots in the inner cities? Do you think that Kent State was pretty?
I do not like the riots in the inner city. I do not think Kent State was pretty. I do not like this drugged out dream. I do not like this rhyming scheme. I do not like your war in Vietnam. I do not like it, Uncle Sam, I am.
Are you fond of Agent Orange? Do you? Damn it.
We have shown you the complete history of America, past to present,
Then to now.
left to right,
But what if we were to go back in time? Right to left.
present to past.
Then now to then.
As we move back in time, we see the ozone layer getting bigger, the national debt shrinking,
The number of AIDS cases decreasing.
the rainforest growing back at a rate of 1,000 acres a day.
1604, the slave trade disappears.
1492, Christopher Columbus sews the hands back onto nearly 250,000 Native Americans and sails peacefully back to Spain.
As the American continent slowly sinks back into the sea.
My name is Eric Guzman.
And I'm Travis Salt. And we're history. Thank you.
Thank you.